We didn't really know. We didn't realize we were doing another teenage group. Okay. Yes, yes. Yep. Okay.
Then when we're all done, I assume.
Yes, it'll be in the conference room, yes. And I'll be over here by then. Don't worry.
We'll be there. Yeah, blocks. Yeah, I mean, once it's call. And I will read the questions, so it's not blocked. And then, sorry. Well, I was, yeah, blocked out. Now that I think about it. Why don't, it's about 9 o'clock, why don't we have everybody come on up to these chairs, and then you need to go first, come on up. Do a little practice. Good. So let's put Lakeview over here and Summerlin there. Okay, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the conference quiz bowl competition for your conference, first time ever. I'm glad you're willing to try this activity. Some of you I've seen before, I think, have been here for our service unit quiz bowl competition. We'll go through the rules very quickly. If it's a toss-up question, I will announce it as a toss-up question, read it. As I'm going through it, if you think you know your answer, you push the buzzer. Please do not respond until you have been called on, okay? And that happens every year. We've had a couple matches that were really close. Someone was so excited they buzzed in and just blurted out the answer. We cannot accept it if that happens. So we will say, I'm sorry, I cannot accept that. We will reread it, and then the other team gets a chance. So let's do a quick practice. Let's do a quick practice here. Buzz in on this one. So we're gonna say this. Okay, true or false? A pound of dimes costs the same as a pound of quarters.
Summerlin number, can you keep your hand away so I can, number 1.
False. That is incorrect. I will reread it. So I'll say it, and while I'm reading it, a pound of quarters is equal to a pound of dimes in value. But we'd have to unlock it after he was done.
Oh.
Okay, so you would say true. Okay, both were $20. Let's do another one real quick, just to practice, to get you at ease here. Name a county that borders Antelope County.
Summerlin number 2.
Okay, there we go. So I would say correct. And if that were a toss-up question, you would get 5 points. And then I will say, here is your bonus question. So I would read the bonus question. While I'm reading it, you can confer, talk at any point from the minute I start reading it. And then, of course, you have the time to answer. Who can answer the bonus? Only the captain. Only the captain. Okay? Any questions on any of this? It's several familiar faces here from Service Unit 1, so I think we're okay. Any questions here? Our first round, we're all new working together, so we may have to pause here and there to catch up, make sure we have everything right. My understanding is we have only the 3 teams in this pool. The top 2 point earners will stay here and advance to the finals, with the top 2 from the other pools coming over from over there will come over here and compete for the championship. Okay? Any questions? All right. Oh, one more disclaimer. We'll make it right up front here. During the service unit quiz bowl, we get the questions in advance and we screen them for hours and hours and hours on validity. We toss them out, we change them. These questions are provided by a company that does this, and so we're going to go with the disclaimer today. I've been through them a few times. I've made a few changes. I've replaced a couple that weren't very good, but in general, the answer we will accept is the answer that the company provides. So sometimes it's not questionable or arguable. Whatever they've given as that answer, that's what we're going to do. Clear on that? Okay. All right, here we go. Let's begin competition. Toss-up question number 1. In 1520, who first negotiated a stormy 38-day passage through the strait at the southernmost tip of South America before sailing into the South Sea?
Summerlin, number 1.
Ferdinand Magellan.
That is correct. Here is your bonus question. Identify the largest of the Hawaiian Islands.
Please repeat.
Identify the largest of the Hawaiian Islands.
Maui.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is Hawaii. Toss-up question number 2. What general quantity is measured in either meters or feet per second?
Summerlin, number 2.
Speed.
Speed is correct. Here is your bonus question. A group of 10 cities is a decapolis. A group of 12 cities is a dodecapolis. What is a group of 5 cities? Hectopolis is correct. Toss-up question number 3. What are all of the following? The Afghan, Afghani, the Sri Lankan rupee.
Summerlin, number 1.
Currencies.
Currencies or money is correct. Here is your bonus question. It is pencil paper. We will always tell you this. All pencil paper or math will be bonus questions only, and we'll identify such.
There weren't enough pencils in the box, so everybody didn't get one.
We'll just pull one real quick and we'll come back to
I
that.
need 2 over there.
Me too. You know what? I know I have some in my briefcase also. Okay, so this is the bonus question for Summerlin. How many pints are in 14.5 gallons? Is incorrect. The correct answer is 116. Toss-up question number 4. What is the collective name for art forms such as leather painting, beading, quilting, weaving, glass blowing, basketry, wood burning, and crocheting? Correct answer, acceptable answer is crafts or handicrafts. Toss-up question number 5. The French largely controlled the area around the St. Lawrence River in the 1600s. What nation controlled most of the land around the southern shores of the Hudson Bay?
Summerlin number 1.
Great Britain.
Yes, okay, yeah, that's correct. Bonus question. The object of a preposition is always one of what 2 parts of speech? That is correct. Noun or pronoun. Toss-up question number 6. Racing archaeology. What vehicles raced in a Roman circus?
Summerlin number 1.
Chariots.
Chariots is correct. Here is your bonus question. Identify the verbs in this example. For her to lose her grip now would be a serious disappointment to those dangling on the other end of the rope and hoping to survive.
Please repeat.
Identify the verbs in this example. For her to lose her grip now would be a serious disappointment to those dangling on the other end of the rope and hoping to survive.
3.
Correct answers would be.
What?
Oh,
I said how many?
no, I said identify the verbs in this example. Toss-up question number 7. What is the collective name for the level of government for such entities as boroughs, parishes, townships, counties, municipalities, shires, districts, cities, and towns?
Summerlin number 1.
Local government.
Local government is correct. Here is your bonus question. What lifting gas is nearly twice as heavy as hydrogen? Helium is correct. Toss-up question number 8. All moon rock samples studied to date belong to which category of rock?
Summerlin number 1.
Metamorphosis.
Incorrect. I will reread that question for plain. And again, on a reread, it's still a toss-up, so there's no conferring. It's simply moon rock. All moon rock samples studied today belong to which category of rock?
Plainview number 2.
Igneous.
Igneous is correct. Here's your bonus question. What is the past participle of fling? That is correct. Number 9, toss up. What is the title of an undercover law enforcement officer?
Summerlin number 1.
Spy.
Incorrect. I will read that for Plainview. What is the title of an undercover law enforcement officer who acts as a counterterrorism agent on board a commercial aircraft?
You didn't reset it.
Plainview number 1.
No, the correct answer, acceptable answer would be an air marshal or sky marshal. Air marshal is the most common designation. Okay, toss-up question number 10. Animal behavior. Diurnal animals are active during the daytime. In contrast to those,
Summerlin number 2.
Nocturnal.
nocturnal is what answer we were looking for. Here is the bonus question. Most amphibians have toes that end in what structures made of keratin? Incorrect. Claws. Claws. Toss-up question number 11. What form of humor is illustrated in this quip? The ninth most intelligent animal is the pig. It does not like to be taken for granted.
Summerlin number 4.
Fun.
That is correct. Here is your bonus question. More than cloudy. What does the weatherman call the condition in which 90% or more of the sky is covered by opaque clouds? More than cloudy, what does the weatherman call the condition in which 90% or more of the sky is covered by opaque clouds?
Overcast.
Overcast is correct. This is the final question in round 1. Toss-up. Number 12. What suffix is in the English cognates of these words, of these Spanish words? Absolutamente, directamente.
Maybe number 3.
That is correct. Very good. Here is your bonus. What is the collective name for any of numerous small sardine-like fish related to herrings and having richly flavored flesh esteemed as an hors d'oeuvre or as a pizza topping? That's correct. That is the end of round 1. Okay, now we will not take the next round won't start until we know the first round over there is finished.
He didn't speak, yeah. Okay, so. Sometimes you don't pause.
Well,
Because the correct pause. Yeah.
I don't have a junior high.
Yes, I know. It's hard to find. But that's a good idea. And I was gonna
It's in the fall.
All seven response. That's all right. Okay. All right, LCC, come on up here. Back here. This helps our. Alright, unlocking. Alright, you guys got to do it already, so. Alright, so this is our second round. Again, it will be all 12 questions will be asked. The top 2 point earners from this room will stay here once we're done. And my understanding is the top 2 point earners from over there and the other junior high pool will come over and we'll advance through the finals. All right, here we go. Toss up number 1. Autotrophs are consumed by herbivores. What consumes herbivores?
Summerlin number 1.
Carnivores. Carnivores is correct. Bonus. Your bonus question. What prefix is used in the name for the outermost layer of Earth's atmosphere or for planets outside of our solar system?
Please repeat.
What prefix is used in the name of the outermost layer of the Earth's atmosphere or for planets outside of our solar system?
Thermal.
Thermo is incorrect. Looking for exo. Exo. Many members of the Secret Sons of Liberty organization were also members of the colonial committees of what?
kind of a hard one, the committees of correspondence.
Toss-up number 3. What simple animals look like plants and live in warm, shallow seas in colonies attached to rocks?
Summerlin number 2.
Coral.
That's incorrect. I will reread that for all. What simple animals look like plants and live in warm, shallow seas in colonies attached to rocks or other solid objects?
Laurel Concord number 3.
Seahorses.
I am looking for sponge. That's a good answer. And we debated about the acceptability of that, but we deferred to what they offered, sponges. Toss-up number 4. Which of the human senses enables people to detect high concentrations of carbon monoxide in a room?
Summerlin number 2.
Smell.
That is incorrect. I will reread that question for all Concord. What sense enables people to detect a high concentration of carbon monoxide in a room?
Taste.
Taste is incorrect. There are no senses. Carbon monoxide is an indetectable gas that no sense can take.
Just to remind, oh, well,
Yeah, we did. But, okay. I didn't catch that either. So wait till you call on. Thank you. As it was, it didn't make any difference. So, toss-up number 5. During what general period of history did Europeans do these things? Design a plan for an ornithopter, invent logarithms, create Don Quixote, first see some moons on Jupiter.
Summerlin number 2.
The Renaissance.
The Renaissance is correct. Here is your bonus. It appears, if you want to be pencil paper. Don't think you need it, but go on. A bucket contains 4 red and 6 white golf balls. What is the probability of selecting a red ball on the first random draw?
2 and 5.
Okay, you got it correct. Or 40%. Take either. Toss-up number 6. Generally, the paint will be less faded on which side of a building in the northern hemisphere?
Summerlin number 4.
South.
South is incorrect. I will reread that question for Laurel Concord. Generally, the paint will be less faded on which side of a building in the northern hemisphere?
LCC 3.
North.
North is correct. Here is your bonus. In Poe's The Raven, what kind of sculpture depicting the head of Pallas is just above the chamber door? No answer. The correct answer is a bust. B-U-S-T. Toss-up number 7. In Ray Bradbury's short story, The Veldt, who was the antagonist? The correct answer is the children. I don't know the short story, so can't help. Toss-up number 8. The architecture of the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. was patterned after buildings found in the ruins of what ancient civilization?
Summerlin number 2.
Greece.
That is correct. Here is your bonus. It is a pencil paper. Determine 2 consecutive positive odd integers, the sum of whose squares is 1/3. Answer 7 and 9, two consecutive positive odds, 7 and 9, 49 plus 81, 130. Toss-up number 9. The mutual attraction between particles or objects due to their masses is called what force?
Laurel, number 4.
Gravitational.
That is correct. Here is your bonus question. The name of what character completes this line by Jack Schaefer in a Western novel? Belt and holster and gun. These were not things he was wearing or carrying. They were part of him, part of the man, of the full sum of the intricate force that was.
John Wayne.
That's incorrect. The correct answer is Shane. Again, I don't know the story. Shane. Okay, toss-up number 10, literary classifications. How are these books classified? The Old Man and the Sea, The Virginian, When the Legend Dies, A Tale of Two Cities, and Holes.
Laurel, number 4.
Realistic fiction.
Incorrect. I will reread that for Summerlin. Literary classifications. How are these books classified? The Old Man and the Sea, The Virginian, When the Legend Dies, A Tale of Two Cities, and Holes.
Summerlin, 2.
Novel.
Novels is the answer we were looking for. Bonus question. What letter of the alphabet is associated with the Allied landing on the Normandy beaches of World War II?
D.
G is correct. Okay. Toss-up number 11. What is the collective name of these kinds of non-fictional materials used in research? Newspaper articles, court decisions?
Summerlin, number 1.
Primary source.
Incorrect. I will reread that for oral contact. What is the collective name of these kinds of non-fictional materials used in research? Newspaper articles, court decisions, book chapters, conference proceedings, minutes of a meeting, journal articles, scientific reports. The answer we were looking for are references. References. This is our final toss-up question, number 12. Name the smallest and westernmost of Canada's federal territories.
Summerlin, number 1.
Saskatchewan.
That's correct. I will reread that for oral contact. Name the smallest and westernmost of Canada's federal territories.
Laurel, number 3.
Quebec. The correct answer is the Yukon territory. Yukon territory. That ends our second round. So,
Oh,
Might need it again.
okay. That one is-
Okay, our next two teams come up, we will finish round two over in the other room, so we can get ready to start round three. Let's see. We'll wait to see, well, being Laurel's is there, let's just leave it there, play you come here, and then we'll see how this, it doesn't matter how it shows. Maybe any other breaks also join you guys?
We have
What's the deal? Okay, so let's put up one wall. When you leave wall contours, but we're going to put up point instead of something. We're opposite of what we should be by this year. I would say that, again, when this round completes, the two teams with the highest points stay in advance. But if you choose to go back over there for a little bit, just make sure if you're gonna walk into a room that they're competing, don't wait once in They're not gonna be far behind us. When we complete our round, they would have one more, and they're gonna send their two winners over to us anyway. Okay, here we go, round number three. So question number one. What piece of American literature is described as a seven-hanky book based on an actual events about two dogs and a cat who share a journey?
Maybe number two, Homeward Bound.
That is incorrect. I will reread that question for oral concord. What piece of American literature is described as a seven-hanky book based on an actual events about two dogs and a cat who share a journey? We're looking for The Incredible Journey. Toss-up number two. What word for a tall Cuban drum also refers to a Latin American dance in which participants form a long and winding line?
Laurel, number four.
Congo. That is correct. Maybe I misheard that. Did I hear Congo? That is incorrect. Congo. It's Congo. I should have listened up there. That's not. Okay, question number three. Toss-up. What character in Star Wars says this? Grave danger you are in. Impatient.
Laurel, number four.
Master Yoda.
Yes. That is correct. Here's your bonus. The development of what kind of vessel significantly reduced the flatboat trade on the Mississippi River?
Laurel number 3.
Steamboats.
Steamboats is correct. On your bonus response. Okay, here we go. Toss-up question number 4. The ancient Egyptians noticed that a certain very bright star began appearing above the horizon just before the floods came.
Plainview number 3.
The North Star.
That is incorrect. I will reread for Laurel Concord. The ancient Egyptians noticed that a certain very bright star began appearing above the horizon just before the floods came. Name this heavenly body, also known as the dog star.
Laurel number 3.
The moon.
That is incorrect. The answer I'm looking for is Sirius. Toss-up number 5. Art focusing on this symbol of love can be found featuring this character riding on dolphins rather than flying with its wings. Who is this cherub-like character with a bow and an arrow, often seen in February?
Plainview number 3.
Cupid.
Cupid is correct. Here is your bonus question. Partly as a way of encouraging his troops to remain with him, what Spanish conquistador intentionally sank 10 of his 11 ships before beginning his march into the interior of Mexico? No answer. Hernando Cortez. Cortez. Toss-up number 6, Greek gods. His forename, Phoebus, means bright. Name this Greek god.
Laurel number 3.
Zeus.
Zeus is incorrect. I will reread this question for Plainview. Greek gods. His forename, Phoebus, means bright. Name this Greek god.
Plainview number 2.
Hercules.
Incorrect. Apollo is who we're looking for. Apollo. Worth a shot, though, like that. Toss up number 7. Matthew Galbraith Perry and his brother Oliver were in which branch of the military?
Laurel number 4.
The army.
The Army is incorrect. I will reread that for Plainview. Matthew Galbraith Perry and his brother Oliver were in which branch of the military?
Plainview number 2.
Air Force.
Air Force is incorrect. Maybe. We're taking a shot.
Can you see the score, or do you have the score?
Yeah, I've got it in here, but it's not recording. So I'm sorry. It's-
Well, we'll just announce it once in a while then.
I was gonna say, Concord 15, Plainview 5. Thank you.
Okay, toss up question number 8. How tall in feet is a Clydesdale horse that measures 21 hands?
Laurel number 3.
7 feet.
7 feet is correct. Here is your bonus. This riddle from The Hobbit refers to what topic beginning with the letter D? It cannot be seen, cannot be felt, cannot be heard, cannot be smelled. It lies behind stars and under the hills, and empty holes it fills. It comes first and follows after, ends life, kills laughter.
Death.
Death is incorrect. The dark. The dark. Toss up number 9. A person who has been humbled is said to eat what kind of bird?
Laurel number 3.
A dove.
Incorrect. I will reread the plan. A person who has been humbled is said to eat what kind of bird?
Plainview number 2.
A crow?
That's correct. That's correct. Okay, your bonus is pencil paper. Multiplying roots. What integer is the product of the square root of 64 and the square root of 25? 40 is correct. You got it. Here we go. Number 10. Toss up. This was a campaign slogan of what U.S. president? Be better a third term than a third rater.
Plainview number 1.
Theodore Roosevelt.
You got it, Theodore Roosevelt. I guess this could be pencil paper and possibly not, so depending, you listen to it, determine. The bonus for Plainview. To the nearest minute, how long does it take light to travel a distance of 90 million miles?
Five seconds?
8 minutes is what we're looking for. 8 minutes. 186,000 miles a second. Basically a starting point. Okay, number 11.
Scores 25, Plainview 20.
Okay, toss-up number 11. What is the only U.S. state that consists of 2 peninsulas?
Laurel number 4.
Florida.
Florida is incorrect. I will reread that for Plainview. What is the only U.S. state that consists of 2 peninsulas?
Plainview number 1.
Michigan.
Michigan is correct. Here is your bonus. It appears to be pencil paper also. What kind of decimals result from converting these fractions? 8/11, 25/24, 4/3.
Repeating decimals?
Correct. Here we go. Toss up number 12, the final question in round 3. It has a shallow circular body with a parchment belly, a long neck, 4 long strings, and 1 shorter string. Name this instrument often used by folk music and bluegrass groups.
Laurel number 4.
The banjo.
Banjo is correct. Here is your bonus question. This is from a folk song about what creature? The next time I saw him, he was running a spinning wheel. The next time I saw him, he was riding in an automobile. I'm looking for a home, just looking for a home.
A dog.
That is incorrect. The creature we're looking for is the boll weevil, the enemy of the cotton racers. Okay, that's the end of round 3. Our score?
25, Laurel Concord, 40, Plainview. I don't know why it's not up there. But it's in there.
So I guess Plainview and Summerlin will stay here and advance to the finals. If we have that correct.
Have they completed the?
Yeah. It's in there.
That's the should have a format which is run by time.
The only thing now, I don't know how long that would take. When we went to O'Neill and Stewart, we had 2 rooms. So we had 3.
But you can enter each other.
Yes, yes, and I think it was our time back.
I see that.
Should.
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't think it would be a better competition anyway, and a better, showing of. I know, and that's how, when it was, double elimination. You would get these schools that came for a long way away, and they play 2 matches for ESU 8, and then they come down and they have to go. Very well, well, and that needs to be set up with a new conference. And I do think that they need to have this conference tournament earlier in the season, because, high school kids barely graduate. So it cut out a lot of kids. Summerlin sent 3 kids because that's all they have left. Or that's HOLA, was the choice. Yeah, right. And so for junior high, it doesn't really affect, but for high school, unless you're looking for a link, are you looking for a link? Yeah. Yeah, unless you, I don't know, it just needs to be done. And. So this was supposed to be live streamed. You know where that stream is? That's why you can't find it.
I really couldn't.
Well, it was.
Yeah,
They said that you're supposed to be watched right now, but. All that happened because last week I was.
Right here. Hang on, guys, I might have.
So it's out.
I don't know what to tell you about that.
I'm looking for this, and let's see if I can find it. Okay, right here, it says live stream right here. Other, okay, and then there's, I don't know what I.
That's conference A.
Here, you can figure it out. See that? Right, and I thought it'd be on That's, this is for junior high. Right, and, yeah. Okay, so let me see if I can find a different, Wow. Okay, that's Mr. Burge might have only said the junior high. Mr. Burge graduated. Yeah. Okay, so he just sent me the junior high. He didn't send me anything else. That, yes, I know. That was, I watched it. You guys gotta make sure that for our next match. Did you see
I went to messing up my trip. Stop messing up my trip.
That was the issue. Okay, here. Here you go, there's the, that's what you're looking at. Yeah.
Yeah, they would vote each other. This is, around this is. It's a 14. Yeah. Right.
So I didn't
Oh, yeah, they got you. Bad years later, they see everybody. Like, our junior high school last year. I mean, you cannot.
actually.
Basically, you can, and mainly the first half, I had like a bunch of kids.
Like, the first half, I'll be the first half, and the second.
I quite about 50%.
I'll be the other.
And then we're at. I would say I'm probably. He's just not very. Yeah. Oh, he's
Would you be opposed to doing round 6? Are we gonna do round 5 and round 6 at the same time? Instead of those kids just sitting there for 2 rounds?
I don't know how to.
No, I can help you. It's just clicking on the other one.
Last year. I saw my vision. Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna have Neely Oakdale and Hardington Newcastle. So if you want, I don't give Oh, what's your sign? They were getting me. Okay, I will. orange, blue. Well, I mean, I'm having issues with my sword thing. Trying to stole my computer. So, I mean, what we could do is this is like the lines that does this.
It just doesn't show up. Well,
And that's what's been working, but that's been showing. Oh, because of that. So, I mean, would you be opposed to doing paper and you guys just say, that's how it is. Yes. Okay, so teams, the score won't be up here because we're not quite sure how to switch it over. So they're just gonna announce after each round of the scores.
And during the round.
Just
Okay, this will be round 6. Round 6. Okay, so both teams have competed twice already and know the format. Just a little different voice you're hearing here than what you heard over there. Okay? Ready? Toss up question number 1. Spell the word for the sound of a bell that is a homonym for the skin of a citrus fruit.
RING.
That is incorrect. I will reread that question for Neely Oakdale. Spell the word for the sound of a bell that is a homonym for the skin of a citrus fruit. No conferring on this.
Neely number 1. Peel, P-E-E-L.
That is incorrect. It's the right word. P-E-A-L. Toss up number 2. What 2 words are missing in this silly tale? Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson saw a painting of a tree with fruit labeled C, C-N, N, H-E, U, S-I, F, N-A, H-G, and S-N. What kind of tree is it? Asked Watson. Holmes replied, it's a blank, my dear Watson.
Hardington number 3.
Redwood. Incorrect. I will reread this for Neely Oakdale. What 2 words are missing in this silly tale? Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson saw a painting of a tree with the fruit labeled C, C-N, N, H-E, U, S-I, F, N-A, H-G, and S-N. What kind of tree is it? Asked Watson. Holmes replied, it's an blank, my dear Watson.
Neely number 1. It's an apple tree.
Incorrect. It's an element tree. All of those letters are symbols for elements. Toss-up number 3. What word rhymes with foray, indicates a small wooden alpine cottage? Find out. The correct answer is chalet, rhymes with foray. Toss-up number 4. During the 21st century, the greatest increase in human population is predicted to be on which continent that had about the same population as North America in 19...
Neely, number 4, Asia.
Asia is incorrect. I will reread for Hartington, Newcastle. During the 21st century, the greatest increase in human population is predicted to be on which continent that had about the same population as North America in 1950, but is expected to have 6 times more than North America in 2100, by the year 2100.
Hardington, number 2, Europe.
Europe is incorrect. Africa. Africa. Toss-up number 5. What American president wrote this? Wilderness Hunter, an account of the big game of the USA and its chase with horse, hound, and rifle.
Neely, number 4, Theodore Roosevelt.
That is correct. He was a big hunter, Teddy Roosevelt. Here is your bonus. What Asian country bordering the Bay of Bengal extends the farthest west?
Japan.
The correct answer is India. Toss-up number 6. In what sea are these islands? Tobago, Andros, Barbuda.
Hardington, number 1.
That's incorrect. I will reread for you. In what sea are these islands? Tobago, Andros, Barbuda.
Neely, number 1, Mediterranean.
The correct answer is the Caribbean. Caribbean. We are at toss-up number 7. This is from what poem by Longfellow? A sudden rush from the stairway, a sudden raid from the hall. By 3 doors left unguarded, they entered my castle wall. They climbed up into my turret, or the arms and back of my chair. If I try to escape, they surround me. They seem to be everywhere. The correct answer to the poem is The Children's Hour. Toss-up number 8. Vasco da Gama's journey around Africa's Cape of Good Hope to India began in what country?
Neely, number 1, Spain.
Spain is incorrect. I will reread part of it. Vasco da Gama's journey around Africa's Cape of Good Hope to India began in what country?
Hardington, number 6.
Sí, that's correcto. Muy bien. Good, yes. Here is your bonus. Tappan of Mansfield, Ohio, produced the first commercially available one of these devices. In its early stages of development, Percy Spencer tested 2 foods. The second was an egg that exploded. But the first one associated with this device was popcorn. You don't have to buzz in, this is bonus.
Hardington, number 1.
Microwave? Microwave is correct, right? Remember on your bonus, you can her an answer at any time.
Was that the bonus
Yes.
and the captain answered?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's okay, it was my error.
Toss-up number 9. The discovery of petroleum in Pennsylvania in the late 19th century was the beginning of the end of what U.S. industry, with centers at Nantucket Island and Martha's Vineyard?
Mailing number 1, oil.
Oil is incorrect. I will reread the part again. Toss-up, the discovery of petroleum in Pennsylvania in the late 19th century was the beginning of the end of what U.S. industry, with centers at Nantucket Island and Martha's Vineyard?
Hardington number 1,
Please say it again. Incorrect. Whaling. Harvesting of whales.
score is Hardington Castle 15, Elizabeth 5.
Number 10. Toss-up number 10. The 3 relative adverbs beginning with W are why, when, and what other?
Mailing number 6,
Where?
Where is correct? Your bonus question. This is about what organ? The outer sclera encloses the choroid, consisting of tissue filled with blood vessels. The innermost layer is the retina.
eyeball.
We'll accept that. Yeah, yes. Toss-up number 11. What solid of these characteristics? It has a polygonal base with each side forms the base of a triangle.
Mailing number 1, pyramid.
Pyramid is correct. This is bonus. This is a bonus question. Name either of the space shuttles that was destroyed in a horrific accident.
Apollo 11.
Incorrect. Acceptable would have been the Challenger of 1986 or Columbia in 2003. Toss-up number 12, final question. Many who joined the California Gold Rush in 1849 came by way of the sea around what cape?
Mailing number 6,
The Cape of Good Hope?
That is incorrect. I will reread for Hardington. Many who joined the California Gold Rush in 1849 came by way of the sea around what cape?
Hardington number 6,
Incorrect. Cape Horn. Cape Horn is the answer. That is the end of the round. Score.
Hardington Newcastle 15, Neely Oakdale 25.
There's some missing. They'll switch me back. What did you do?
I'm a guest. I'm a guest.
We are actually over at there. I didn't read that right. You guys head over there. I will.
What are we doing here?
Two semifinals, still gonna be two.
There's semifinals.
So the two semifinals are all at the same time.
And then the final. One here. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, 2 winners from here. Oh, I see what you're saying. Turn it to my phone.
Yeah, they're cross-bracket first and second.
I can't read that. What I have right here. Is this what I
Yes,
have?
that's what it is. So someone on the Elmore Valley.
We take a picture for the newspaper, and so I'll stand over here you guys wanna go on this side or that side?
This side.
Okay.
This side.
This side. I'm gonna get your picture for the paper.
Okay, I'll get out of the way.
Hey, Alice, you wanna line up so I can get this on paper? Are you being the, are you the captain? Okay, all right.
So do we look?
Yeah, I want some smiles, some eyes open. Let's do a good deal here. Yeah, I like that. Ready? Winner. Okay, I think I got some good ones. It'll do. Oh, yeah, look at that. There you go. Okay, then, when we win.
All right. That's my God. Hey, you can look like it. That's awesome.
I didn't tell you not to be confident.
Well, that is.
Stop that.
Okay. The final question. Don't. You guys have to take position on that table over there. I believe it's
Now, does anybody know how
And I don't know who this, but I don't have it. I can do it.
Sure, we'll just do it paper and telephone, we got. Those are all things they can do next time. Okay, so this is our semifinal round, right? Summerlin and Elkhorn Valley. The winner will advance to the finals. And our understanding is there's not consolation for third and fourth, but these are all things we're talking about, possibly changing, fixing for next year, okay? This will be round 7. The winning team will stay here because the team that wins over there will come over here. We'll finish the junior high round over here.
We have this scoreboard working or not?
No, I'm sorry, I'll try to tell you, okay? I can't read it on the computer.
We'll just probably every 3 or 4 questions we'll announce, you know that. Best you can. And if you want to know, just ask. All right, any questions before we begin? Been through this several times, you know the format. Now it's probably more important than ever, please wait to be recognized to answer. Toss-up question number 1. What characteristic of a circle can be obtained by multiplying 2 times the radius of that circle by pi?
Summerlin number 4.
Circumference.
That is correct. Here's your bonus question. Okay, Ron, this keeps going down.
Down here.
Over on the right-hand side, maybe.
Okay, I'm gonna try to find it here first.
You guys are ready. Let's proceed with this and then between. This is a bonus question for Summerlin. Sometimes a space shuttle has to land somewhere other than Kennedy Space Center. For its trip back to Florida, it was bolted to the top of what model of aircraft?
Please repeat.
Sometimes a space shuttle has to land somewhere other than Kennedy Space Center. For its trip back to Florida, it was bolted to the top of what model of aircraft?
SR-71.
That is incorrect. A Boeing 747.
Sure, if I didn't die.
Boeing
Okay, I'm
747.
gonna try to see if I can find it, because I found it there. That's.
There you go.
There it is.
Yep.
Toss-up question number 2. Name Bob Cratchit's crippled son in Dickens.
Summerlin 2.
Tiny Tim.
That is correct. Here's your bonus. Which term used in art refers to a technique of showing distant objects on a 2-dimensional plane as they might appear to the eye in relation to closer objects?
Please repeat.
Which term used in art refers to a technique of showing distant objects on a 2-dimensional plane as they might appear to the eye in relation to closer objects? Perspective is what we're looking for. It's one's perspective. Toss-up question number 3. What accidental lowers a natural note by a
Summerlin 1.
A flat.
I'll accept that, yes. It says here it's a double flat, but we'll take that. Okay, here's your bonus. How many atomic weapons were dropped on Japan during the course of the Second World War?
2.
That's correct. Toss-up number 4. What would be the weight of a 100-pound object if it could be placed at the Earth's center?
Summerlin 2.
0 pounds.
That's correct. Okay, so pencil paper for the bonus. The mean of 6 scores was 92. What was the 6th score given these other 5 scores? 90, 84, 98, 96, and 94.
89.
I'm looking for 90. 90. Toss up number 5. On which continent is the Cotopaxi volcano?
Summerlin 1.
Asia.
That is incorrect. I will reread for Elton Valley. On which continent is the Cotopaxi volcano?
Elkhorn Valley 2.
That is correct. Here is your bonus. As what part of speech may these words be used? Notwithstanding, yet, therefore, lest, although.
Preposition.
That is incorrect. They are conjunctions. Toss-up question number 6. Our score Summerlin 30, Elkhorn Valley 5. This is toss-up number 6. Name the symbol used in musical notation to indicate the position of the scale upon a staff.
Elkhorn Valley 3.
The key signature.
That is incorrect. I will reread for Summerlin. Name the symbol used in musical notation to indicate the position of the scale upon a staff.
Summerlin 2.
Clef.
That's correct. Here's your bonus. Depositors may keep money in a bank and use it without coming to the bank to withdraw it. This is normally accomplished through what kind of bank account? Depositors may keep money in a bank and use it without coming to the bank to withdraw it. This is normally accomplished through what kind of bank account?
Checking account.
That is correct. Toss-up number 7. Although it is the 15th most populated country in the world, about 99% of its people live on about 5.5% of the land.
Summerlin 1.
Japan.
That is incorrect. I will reread for Elkhorn Valley. Although it is the 15th most populated country in the world, about 99% of its people live on about 5.5% of the land. Name this Arab world country.
Elkhorn.
It is incorrect. It's Egypt. Wait to be recognized. Egypt is the correct answer. Okay. After 7 questions, Summerlin 45, Elkhorn Valley 5. Toss-up question number 8. With respect to arthropods, long flat bodies are to centipedes as long rounded bodies are to what creatures?
Summerlin 4.
Roly-poly.
Incorrect. I will reread for Elkhorn Valley. With respect to arthropods, long flat bodies are to centipedes as long rounded bodies are to what creatures?
Elkhorn Valley 5.
Incorrect. Millipedes. Millipedes. Centipedes, millipedes. So that takes us to number 9. Toss-up number 9. Many state and local governments have laws and ordinances regulating people who carry guns beneath their clothing. What adjective applies to such?
Summerlin 2.
Concealed.
Concealed is correct. I guess we're supposed to allow pencil paper here. even though I don't think we need it. Bonus. On every shovel selling for $40, the storekeeper lost $8. His rate of loss on the selling price for this merchandise was what percentage?
20%.
You didn't even pencil out for that. It says here, Number 10. Number 10, toss up. The name for what modern corporation comes from that of very strong women warriors in Greek mythology?
Elkhorn Valley Ford.
Boundaries.
Incorrect. I will reread. The name for what modern corporation comes from that of very strong women warriors in Greek mythology?
Summerlin 6, Nike.
There's a truck in my neighborhood every day. Amazon.
Oh,
Yes. Amazon. Okay, toss up number 11, Summerlin 60, Elkhorn Valley 5. Name either preposition used in similes.
Elkhorn Valley 3.
Like or as.
Good, you got both. Name either one. Bonus. What important vitamin that most people get from fruits have the Inuit people traditionally obtained from sources like caribou liver, kelp, and whale skin?
Vitamin
C, vitamin C. Okay. I guess technically, we don't have to continue, do we? Sponsors, once we have a deficit that can't be reached, we can stop. the match,
That is
right?
correct, if it's in the rules.
We should have done that a while ago, probably. Good practice. Okay, very good. Summerlin advances.
Good job. Well, like because of points, when they're counting points, for full play, you don't want to do that.
No, we go all the way through.
Right, but since it's an elimination, points would be okay. I mean, yeah.
Once you have deficit. Yep.
Nice job, fellas. I cannot believe you didn't know Amazon went. Are you kidding me?
Same.
It wasn't a woman.
Well, that's okay. That's okay.
She texted me about bringing it up.
I couldn't believe it. Yes,
I didn't know that before.
but I thought.
Problem. My grandson.
Do you know what that is?
Well, it looks like I just was looking at, Upper Valley. And it looks like they're in it, but I can't see if you're going I'm not sure. It says Chinese, the West Coast, I'm guessing
I'll be trying.
those brown grapes we just did.
Look, I'll be.
Our very responsible captain was amazing.
I don't think
It's
so.
okay, we'll just probably have to go.
Okay, so. Okay, so let's have Summerlin here. Usually Oakdale here. Okay, this is our championship match for the conference junior high division. For all the marbles and a chance to advance to the world championships. Did teachers study that?
Yeah.
No, okay. Here we go. Toss-up question number 1. A neurotropic virus present in the saliva of infected mammals is the cause of what disease?
Number 4, rabies.
That is correct. Here is your bonus. This part of the scientific method involves coming up with an idea that you can test. What is this prediction, often called an educated guess? Yeah, that's correct. Good. Here we go. Toss-up number 2. Which cartoon dog that started in the 1960s was named after words from the end of Strangers in the Night song by Frank Sinatra?
Summerlin 1.
Maybe.
Incorrect. We'll reread for Neely Oakdale. Which cartoon dog that started in the 1960s was named after words from the end of Strangers in the Night, a Frank Sinatra song?
Neely number 4.
Scooby-Doo.
Got it. That's right. You're all going, who in the world is Frank Sinatra? But you know the dog. Here's your bonus. What term can indicate the farthest one can see into the universe, or the farthest one can see along the Earth's surface?
Foresight.
Incorrect. I think I heard it. Horizon. Did I hear one you say that over there? You had it, okay. Toss-up number 3. What was the nationality of those who invented the hand fan, the DVD, instant noodle, agar, and cultured pearls?
Number 4, Japanese.
That is correct. Ready? Here we go. This is the bonus for question 3. Climates. The 3 major biomes found in the tropical climate zone include the tropical desert, the tropical savanna, and what other? That is correct. Tropical rainforest is correct. You go till 25, so toss-up question number 4. During his State of the Union address in January of 2002, President Bush labeled 3 countries as the axis of evil. Name one of the.
Summerlin 1.
Correct. That is correct. Iran and North Korea will also be acceptable. Bonus for number 4. Cities in what country were named after Lord Hobart, Matthew Flinders, Thomas Brisbane, and Charles Darwin?
Repeat.
Cities in what country were named after Lord Hobart, Matthew Flinders, Thomas Brisbane, and Charles Darwin?
Great Britain.
Incorrect. Australia. Brisbane, Australia. Toss-up number 5. By the year 2020, 81% of the U.S. was urbanized. However, the least urbanized state has never been even close and was only 39% urbanized.
Summerlin number 1.
Alaska.
Incorrect. I will reread for Neely Oakdale. By 2020, 81% of the U.S. was urbanized. However, the least urbanized state has never been even close and was only 39% urbanized as of that time. Although some think that the western states are less urbanized, this state is actually northeast and has only 3 urban areas, the smallest, Augusta, being less than 19,000. Which state?
Neely number 2. Maine.
That is correct. That is correct. Maine. Here is the bonus question. What country was a member of the Axis, is a member of NATO, and home to both Guillermo Marconi and Amerigo Vespucci?
Spain.
Spain is incorrect. Italy. Italy. Toss-up number 6. What structures cover most of a cyclist's body?
Neely number 4.
Bridges.
Incorrect. I will reread for Summerlin. What structures cover most of a cyclist's body?
Summerlin 4.
Pores.
Incorrect. Correct answer is scales. Cyclist was an extinct form of fish. Fish, prehistoric. Okay, Neely Oakdale 40, Summerlin 5. Here we go. Question number 7. What is the fewest number of U.S. senators and House of Representative members that one state can have?
Summerlin 4.
2.
That is incorrect. We'll reread for Neely Oakdale. What is the fewest number of U.S. senators and House of Representative members that one state can have?
Kneeling number 4.
Four is incorrect. 3 is correct. 3 is the given answer. Toss-up number 8. The horse was first introduced on a large scale into what is now the U.S. by what Spanish explorer who searched?
And kneeling number 2.
That is incorrect. I will reread for Summerlin. The horse was first introduced on a large scale into what is now the U.S. by what Spanish explorer who searched for the 7 cities of Cibola?
Summerlin 3.
Coronado.
That is correct. Francisco Coronado. Bonus. In what novel by John Boyne does Bruno, the son of the German commandant at Auschwitz, befriend a Jewish captive boy named Schmiel and end up dying with him in the gas chamber?
The Boy in the Striped Pajamas.
That is correct. Toss-up number 9.
It should be 20.
Yep, there we go. Nearly Oakdale 40, Summerlin 20. In what story set in the Great Smoky Mountains does Mary call Luther promise her dying father to take care of her siblings, never take charity, and never allow her older sister Devola to marry Kaiser Peace? The story is where the lilies bloom. Toss-up number 10. We still must proceed. What kind of insect-eating spider builds a silk-lined burrow concealed by a hinged lid?
Summerlin 3.
Tarantula.
That is incorrect. I will reread. What kind of insect-eating spider builds a silk-lined burrow concealed by a hinged lid?
Kneeling number 4.
Burrowing spider.
We're looking for trapdoor spiders. That's what they're called, trapdoor spiders. All right, we go one more question for sure. What is the common name for the acute allergic condition characterized by a runny nose, sneezing?
Kneeling number 4. Allergies.
Is incorrect. What is the common name, this is for someone, the common name for the acute allergic condition characterized by a runny nose and sneezing and caused by abnormal sensitivity to airborne pollen such as ragweed?
Summerlin 3.
Cold.
Incorrect. Hay fever is the answer they're giving is acceptable. Hay fever. This is well, so I have no problem with myself. I believe that's our match, as we can't, we only have 15 points available.
Yes, thank you so much for everything today. Did you enjoy it, Denise? I kind of never settled down. Yeah. Just, I'm sure yes, you'll be trying to get you there.
Thank you, ladies. You did an awesome job. Wasn't so
I'm so glad.
We're ahead of them.
I spent my money on the street, I thought we had this, that's why. Come in here. And then the other
Yes.
Thank you. Thanks for coming in. And make sure, oh,
Yeah. Yeah. Very good. I would expect probably.
I'll help.
Thank you. Yeah.
The others are all listening. This is. I remember one time taking.
Some of them was really good, you gotta make sure. And I found it might not be again, I was gonna say, he scored a lot. Yeah. So, get a nice one.
We used to. When I was in high school, we had competitions. And then the winter college will represent. They got on for the student body, it was, and of course, your student body was the center. So, I looked at that one. Yeah, very, yeah.
Thank you very much for reading and thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Make the changes for next year.
Yes, I know.
Lakeview was very open to them.
Okay.
Oh, they're.
How'd it go? I had a great time.
So what did you do? Did you read what?
I read, yeah, I read the other.
Yeah,
There's a little bit of technical things, but I'm
You're not missing much.
yeah, she did. Sometimes they like that. Our first experience for all of us, right?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah. So we're gonna bring it back.
Sure. Yeah. I don't have classes that day. Might as well.
So be anxious to see, Lakeview most next year. Neely was also, well, it depends on Neely decides to run it at their school. And then it won't, but they don't have it unless they don't have all the lines from the service units. They don't have the budget license. Most conferences, when I was in our conference, we had 2 sets. We had just had 2 sets of service units, 4, so.
We lost it.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's like,
Okay, we're gonna walk over there, I think we're about done. Thank you, Tyson.
I'm not sure. I was just with junior high. Apparently someone used to do it. Yeah.
But see, they work at it, they practice. A lot of schools will just finally get 5 warm bodies to come to the competition and try it. You know, and other schools practice, they have practice sessions. I was shocked this year when Norfolk High showed up with the quiz ball, the service unit quiz ball, and got beat. Because usually Norfolk High, those kids have spent. I mean, they're in competitions all the time and they practice and they usually just whoop 'em. But
who helps the art baseball teams? Does Chelsea do?
This was her first year. It used to be Miss Canoes. But yeah, we never, I mean, we'd always say, oh yeah, we'll schedule practice sometime. And
yeah, I think someone does, is how they, she has about 10 or 12 kids and they get together and you know, I guess I should find out because like today, all these questions, I have a file of them in my old file cabinet from years and years and years ago that you can use them for practice then if you want, if you need something. And plus there's
I
other
think I
sources.
gave your mom a couple that, several years ago when I went to read it. Just so that, I don't know whether she was thinking about coaching it or.
I'm not sure, she might have been asked possibly, but I'm not sure, I guess. She never mentioned it to me.
Anyway, yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just rapid fire the whole day. Oh, like also just.